name's Lou Wolf. I'm the VP of Sales at ZoomInfo. So clients have told me lots of funny stuff, but of course I'll blank on that. But I'll tell you, in ZoomInfo, we have really rich profiles about business professionals to help you sell to them. And often there's tons of news articles and insights about people's history. And I was on this demo once with this guy. We were having a really good meeting, and we pulled up somebody that he asked me to pull up, and he's looking at her profile, and he just went off the rails. And there was a couple articles about how this woman was taking care of these horses, and her side job was, as a horse trainer and whatnot. And this guy lost it, and he started yelling at me. It says here she takes care of her horses, and I know her, and she doesn't take care of her horses. And this thing is full of it, and I don't want to be here. And he's yelling and yelling. And that was the end of our meeting. He was so mad about the profile we had on this woman. And all it was articles off the internet. We didn't write them. We didn't grade how she takes care of her horses. And that was the end of the meeting. And that was something else. So one of the deals in my pantheon of sales is absolutely the deal I did with Act-On Software. I did this deal with them when they were about an 8-person company. They just started up. They checked out ZoomInfo. They really wanted to get going with an aggressive marketing plan and implement us. We put together the package that they needed, and they were blown away. They fell out of their chairs. They didn't think they could get going. We had to do a lot of discussion. Ultimately, I got them to just commit to something. We took some product out. I got them to commit. The next day, they came back and bought more. They drove so much pipeline in one day after they bought us that they came back and bought more. Then a week later, they bought more. They turned out to be a really sizable company, and they were on a really great growth trajectory for a while, and scaled really well. But then on top of that, the deal has paid off 100 times over as their sales reps have gone on to other companies like Zoom.us and other really prominent organizations. And every time they get there, they know what ZoomInfo did for them, and they come back. And so just getting that first deal and not letting them wait or go somewhere else was incredibly important. Winning them early on was so important to my success at ZoomInfo that I'd never forget that deal. And it always makes me think about, let's help those startups, help those growth companies get people in early, because that relationship could turn over again and again and again. You want everybody using your solution and not something else's. I don't know if it's a genius move, but one of the moves I really believe in that I have seen save a lot of deals is to go get multi-threaded even when your champion doesn't want you to. You can be blocked with somebody who's not making progress. And we use some moves to reach out to others. Very often the CEO, the CMO or whoever the contact is, and explain what we do and why we're doing it, and asking them to support their team and move forward. And I've had that work out to our benefit dozens and dozens of times, even when champions are telling you not to do it. Sure, I've had a couple people slap my hand and tell me, I can't believe you reached out to that other person. I don't think those were the deals that were going to get done anyway. I wasn't throwing them under the bus. I wasn't doing anything outside of it. I was helping our organization understand why they needed us based on everything I'd learned. And I think that getting multi-threaded is a really key part to how to win extra deals. My best sales tip is to get uncomfortable. You have to challenge somebody. You can't take everything that the prospect says as 100%. If everything is easy and comfortable, you're not doing your job correctly. Feature dumping, right? Can't just talk about we do this and we do that and we do this. You have to help them understand where the value is and why it matters to them. If you just talk about yourself and just showcase fancy pieces of your product, you're going to feel really good about all the things you're talking about, and you're not going to get it. The thing I like least about the sales process, it's really important, and I have to force myself to do it, but I hate writing follow-up emails. I'm just not a writer. I have to check my grammar 100 times over. I want to be on the conversation, having the discussions, and the back and forth, doing the follow-up, the writing, putting the proposals together. That's the part I dislike the most, but it is super important. You got to do it. Look, I love a lot about sales. I love the personal interaction. I love how you can change somebody's mindset or open them up to doing something new. And I love the competition of it. How much can I do? It's competitive against yourself. It's competitive against the other people on your team. It's competitive against your market alternatives. And you can dig in every day wanting to win. I'm just not actually a celebrator. It's like a relief. All right, got that done. On to the next one. And I don't over celebrate. So Emmanuel, are you hungry right now? All right. Well, if you're hungry, do you enjoy crunchy snacks? Okay, you do. So look, I got just the thing for you. It's called a walnut. They're filling, they're healthy, they're full of energy, they're super crunchy and enjoyable. They're one of the best bangs for your buck in terms of taking care of your hunger. I can get them to you in just a minute. Would you like me to send over a DocuSign right now? All right, coming over.